I'm Jackie.
Jacob here. We are cubicle escapees wandering the world.
Come get lost with us. And now, what are we getting ready for tomorrow?
Oh, I thought that was a question for the audience. I'm just kidding. 5 nights backpacking back in the Ansel Wilderness and the John Muir Wilderness. Trailhead just outside of Mammoth. So, we're going to be on for 5 nights doing a loop around Fish Creek and coming out by Duck Lakes. So
I hear there's Iva Bell's hot springs on the
Iva
way.
Bell Hot Springs, like at 15 miles in.
I've been promised hot springs. But yeah, so now for the rest of the evening, we're going to be packing up. You can kind of see if I move my head.
All of our
our
gear set up.
Yeah.
Distribution point.
Yeah, gotta pack the
The
bags.
EOC.
What?
The EOC.
What is the EOC?
The Emergency Operations Center. No, that's a hurricane thing, but and other natural disasters. But this is a little bit of a disaster, so it's an EOC.
It's very organized. I don't know what he's talking about. It's time to go backpacking, which means it's time to fill the bear cans with our backpacking food. So, this is what I have brought along and prepared. So we need to take 5 nights and days worth of food and put them into that. Okay, ready, go. So far we've got 1 night of ramen.
Taco Mac from 621. Black bean quinoa.
Okay, 3 nights.
Another Taco Mac, because that is the best.
4 nights of taco mac.
Mental loaf, which is lentils. With mashed potatoes. Alright, so that is basically dinner. So here's breakfast and a little bit of lunch. Here's dinner. So everything else is full of like snack mixes and like all the other shit that you eat in between.
Meat stick.
Meat stick, manzanillas.
Some olives. Yeah.
Banana chips and olives for Jackie. Ooh, Toscano. Very nice. Black tea. And individually wrapped Trader Joe's snack packs. They go really easy into your hip pockets on your backpack. So
True fact.
most importantly, which and how many of the Taco Bell hot sauces would you like to throw in here?
I would like 5 Diablo sauces, please, sir.
Totally rated the Page, Arizona Taco Bell.
We had breakfast.
Something.
Yeah, we had breakfast.
We did buy something, but we bought we bought $6 worth of things and took about $6 worth of sauce.
Individually wrapped Taco Bell sauces.
They are the best. I'm gonna throw in 1 fire just for good measure.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna call that.
I think this looks pretty good, and we probably have way more food per day than we've ever taken on a trip. So
Yeah, we'll see.
This is safe.
Okay.
Definitely safe.
Food is packed.
P.S.
Oh my god, we forgot the coolest thing about this campsite. Look how big that freaking pine cone is. It's the size of our heads.
I'm sure there's bigger pine cones, but this is cool.
It's a beautiful pine cone. Oh, it smells so piney too, and coney.
And like bugs and dirt.
Yum. The hiking begins. We've got our bags all loaded, and Paula's all buttoned up with all of her windows. Hopefully the cooler stays cool enough for us to have cold beer when we get back. We'll find out. But otherwise, we're off to up there maybe. Okay, river crossing. Jacob has chosen to take his shoes off and wade in his bare feet. I, however, am going to just walk across in my shoes and have wet shoes and socks. I've done it before.
Our starting point was Horseshoe Lake outside of Mammoth. And our ending point was Fish Creek in John Muir Wilderness.
It was about 12 miles.
12 miles.
And we have stuff for 5 nights backpacking, so our packs were a little heavy. I'm still fighting a cold or this allergy thing. So yeah, it was a long day. But yeah.
Very dusty.
Very dusty. And we saw more lizards than any other animals. Crazy. But yeah, we did find a lovely little spot. Got our little tent set up. We're about to eat our homemade mac and cheese. Taco mac, rather.
It's cooking.
Yep. And then I think we're going to call it a night. Chase the sun down. So you're telling me this is the trail. Just a few down trees. Oh my god, that is the cutest pool. It's so far up here. Oh, that is adorable though. It's not the one we're heading to though. We gotta keep going. We might come back down to this one later without packs. Oh my god, we found it. The most amazing springs at Iva Bell's. Feels like it's the tippiest top one. I don't know. If there's another one higher up, I don't want to find it because I can't climb anymore today. That was crazy. But yeah. Come look at this ridiculousness. Oh. You have a lovely little hot spring rolling into a pristine pool with that view. And then right over there, bam, camp spot. Biggest problem, we had to haul up our water. A gallon of water, about a mile. About a mile straight up from there. Yeah, it was terrible. But now it will be worth it. I just went for a little walk outside of our camp. And I'm like, oh, somebody put an arrow on the ground. What that's for? And there's a cairn. So I'm like, oh, there's another cairn. Cool. Looks like I'm on a little path. Another cairn. Where is it leading me? I don't know. And lo and behold, there's a little pipe of water that somebody has rigged up to the slight stream here. But yeah, it's very clear, fresh, cold water that drips down into this valley. And let's see. Yeah, you can still maybe kind of see our tent just right there from the top hot spring at Iva Bell's. There is water. Bam! Oh my goodness. That's a pretty view. It's quite the waterfall. Whew. I'm pretty tired. And we still have the lake that we're going to is at the top of that waterfall. Well,
Look at you and
we couldn't make it to the lake we were intending to go to, so I guess we'll just have to stay here for the night. Have the place 100% to ourselves. because nobody ever camps here apparently. It's Lake Olive. It's beautiful.
Left Iva Bell's Hot Springs. Wonderful campsite there. Found a shortcut, luckily. There's a trail 90% of the way over to where the actual trail and the creek cross, which means we don't have to go down in elevation in order just to go back up.
Yeah, it was very nice. Any steps saved, I'm happy. But yeah, it was not the easiest to find. I wouldn't necessarily recommend. But yeah, so we went up, and then what did we do?
We are at Olive Lake, which I don't think anybody has ever been to Olive Lake before. There are little
so
to no
dead.
signs of human interference.
Yeah, there was 0 established campsites.
Did not find one.
We could see like some footprints of somebody has been here at some point. But yeah, you can't have fires apparently, so maybe that keeps some people away.
Which is fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with no fire. Yeah. It's all good.
But to have not a single one.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So anyway, we left Iva Bell's and it was about 7 miles, a little less than 7. It was not our original destination though.
We were bound for Peter Pan. However the E is. I don't know if it's silent or not.
Pande.
And which is the lake just over that ridge right there. And I had thought maybe we'd be able to find our way around. It's like a quarter of a mile around the ridge. And once I got up here, we realized, no, that's a sheer rock face. You don't go across that.
I mean, these are neighbors like North and South Korea. Like, you know, the two shall never meet. Like, we could maybe send a hot air balloon up over, but...
You go all the way down this trail, over, and all the way back up that trail. It's about 4 miles.
Yeah. But anyway, so we'll end up on our loop and doing a tiny bit of an out and back because we'll have to retrace about 2 miles of our track today. So loop ruined.
It's got a pinch.
But it is a beautiful lake, and it was not a super long or terrible day's hike. The trail was mostly reasonable.
Any gorgeous alpine lake that you can have to yourself is okay by me.
For sure. So, all right, good way to end the day. Beautiful grassy meadow. On our way from Olive Lake to destination unknown. Depends on how far our feet will carry us today. So far, it's been a lovely walk. As the day, I started rocking the side pony. Yep. It was the easiest thing to do while walking because it got really hot and I needed something to do with my hair. So, middle-aged woman with a side pony. Yeah. This is kind of a different landscape. We are walking up to what I believe will be looking down on Lone Indian Lake. It's pretty cool looking. Look at that. And whoa, it was a good view to wait for. Look at this beautiful lake. But now we have to climb all the way down to it. Here we go. Oh my gosh. I'm enjoying my nut butter. I think it's all over my face right now. But we just had the most excitement we've had in a while. We lost the top to one of our water bottles in this creek right here where we were attempting to get water after we got lost on that mountain right behind. I call it lost. We knew where we were, but we were not on a trail and did not know if we could get through. Kind of lost. But we made it down, ate up a lot of time, very thirsty, hadn't run out of water. And then, yeah, we lost our cat. We had to go on a rescue mission for it, but we got it. Now it's lunchtime, sunscreen time. Time to get going.